Hey everyone, welcome back. It's j-budi. Today we will be making an ocean monument farm. So grab your snacks and let's dive right into it. We're going to be starting out with your typical ocean monument and we're going to be turning it into this. So stick around and let's see how we can make this thing possible. To make this farm, you're going to need somewhere around 3,336 building blocks. I did mine using dark prismarine and white stained glass. You'll also need 272 soul sand, 272 fence gates, 4 signs, 4 iron trap doors, 2 levers. You'll also optionally need 4 hoppers and 2 chests with 4 hopper minecarts. That's for a item collection system. And lastly, it'll be helpful to have a water bucket, kelp, and possibly some bone meal to grow the kelp up. So of course, the first thing you want to do is go ahead and get rid of all those Elder Guardians. Perfect. Once you've gone ahead and gotten rid of all those Elder Guardians, what you're going to want to do next is drain the ocean monument. So now that we've drained out all the water from the ocean monument, we want to actually destroy the ocean monument. So go ahead and get rid of every single block except for the bottom floor of the ocean monument. We want to save that. So it's going to end up looking a little bit something like this. It would also be a good idea to go ahead and place torches down on the floor so that at nighttime nothing spawns. So once you have your torch spamming complete, I like to go ahead and punch a 2x2 hole in the middle of the monument floor. And I'm going to use dark prismarine for the base layout here. We're going to place a block on each side of the hole, come up 2, go into, come across 4, go into, go up 2, come across 4. And we're just going to repeat this pattern on the other side. Once you have that all completed, you should be looking a little bit something like this. I'm going to go ahead and do that on all 4 sides of this hole now. After placing down all the blocks, you should have this interlocking loop design on the ground. And all we're going to do next is build the walls all the way up to the top of the ocean here. And I'm going to do that with white stained glass. I'm terribly sorry everyone, but you want to also fill in the blocks around your 4x4 hole. And we're going to build that all the way up to the top with the white stained glass as well. Now, with your 4 interlocking rings built all the way up to the top of the ocean, we're going to fill up all of your tubes with water now. With all 4 of your rings filled, what we want to do next is take your favorite building block and go up 4 blocks. We're going to do this for all of the sides here. Now with all the walls built up, except for the 2x2 drop chute, we're going to go ahead and place fence gates just above the top layer of water all the way throughout the farm. So go ahead and get that done as well. Now, with all of our fence gates in place, we're going to go ahead and place water on top of them. The best way to do this is to go along the 4 back sides, each corner, and then the 4 sides. And what that's going to do is perfectly stop the water right at the edge while funneling it all right towards the center. So let's go ahead and get that for all 4 sides. And now with all of our water flowing towards the middle, what we want to do next is go ahead and open up all of these fence gates. So now with all of our fence gates opened up, what we want to do is drop down to the bottom of our pits, and we need to fill this up with soul sand so that we can get our bubble columns going all the way up to the top. Now, one of the last things that we want to do up here is make all the water flow directly into the drop chute, because otherwise the guardians might get stuck on the upper rim. So to do this, we're going to go down a block, and place some glass signs, or sorry, some wood signs. And then we can fill all of this in with water. And what that does is it allows all the water to flow directly into the middle, and it'll push the guardians down into our drop chute now. What we want to do next is create a killing platform for them to land on 32 blocks below the last point of water. So to figure this out easily, if you stand on the glass blocks, we're at 63. The bottom of the water is 2 below, so that's 61 minus another 32 would be 29. So if we go down to Y level 29, that'll be a perfect one hit to kill all the guardians with. And the last thing that we need to do up top, to improve the rates of the guardian spawning, we need to cover it. So if we cover up all of our water sources here, the rates of the guardian farm will greatly improve. To get started making your killing platform, it's probably going to be easiest to block off the drop chute so that guardians can't continuously land down below you here. All we need to do now is build the drop chute all the way down. And to make sure that the guardians can't escape, we're going to place trapdoors right there, and now we can crouch in here and kill them. For easy item collection, I would suggest digging out a hole underneath the killing platform and placing down a double chest. Into that double chest, place down 4 hoppers and place powered rails on top of the hoppers. Up next, we are going to block in everything on the side that you're killing the guardians from. Run back over to the front and place down slabs up top, and we're going to place a hopper minecart on each of the powered rails, and I'll start picking up all of the items. The guardian's thorns are always going to be pushing you back when you try to kill them, so to help keep yourself in range, I suggest putting down 2 trapdoors and a lever on either side. This will allow you to sneak into it and then flick up the levers, and now you won't be able to get pushed back from the guardians. So I've gone ahead and given myself a little bit of gear, and I'm going to see how long it takes for me to reach level 30. So, as you can see, it took me about 1:48 to get up to level 30. One final test that I want to run is the items per hour. So I've extended our drop chute down and set up a little item collection system down there. All the guardians will die on impact, and all we're going to do is set a timer for 15 minutes, let all the guardians spawn in, and then count up how many items we've got after that 15 minutes. Multiply that by 4, and that will become our items per hour. So let's begin. And stop. So we're going to let the last of these guardians fall in, since they technically got spawned during that 15 minutes. And it looks like we got a decent amount of items. So if I move this all over and we clear the inventory, 1,736 items. If we multiply that by 4, it's about 7,000 items per hour. Thank you all very much for making it to the end of this video. Let me know if you use this guardian farm down below. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.